Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Uber has agreed to offer several $1 million to over 65,000 passengers who were charged more to ride because of their disability. The lawsuit says Uber was aware passengers with wheelchairs and walkers needed more time to get into the car, but they continue to add wait time fees. That violates the Americans with Disabilities Act. The Justice Department says Uber will now offer refunds to riders with certified disabilities and pay additional compensation to those who complained and were denied credit. Uber will also waive its wait time fees for those who can prove they need more time to get into an Uber due to a disability. If you have a disability and you believe your rights have been violated, you can file a complaint with the Justice Department at this website. The sentencing trial for Parkland, Florida high school shooter Nicholas Cruz continues today. The first day of the trial was extremely emotional for family members. Many of them closed their eyes, took deep breaths, cried, or just walked out of the courtroom as lawyers described the horrible and violent way their loved ones died. Cruz covered his face for much of the testimony. He also had to listen as prosecutors played a video he made bragging about how he was going to kill 20 people just days before the shooting. The trial is expected to last through October. Cruz has already pleaded guilty to killing 14 students and 3 staff members on that Valentine's Day in 2018. The jury will decide whether he is sentenced to life in prison with no parole or the death penalty. This next video is a reminder of just how hot it is in some parts of the country and how dangerous the heat can be. In Scottsdale, Arizona, a Ring doorbell camera records the moment a UPS driver collapses at the front door while delivering a package. In the video, a white male in a brown UPS uniform is seen wobbling as he walks up to the door. As he puts the package on the ground, he falls to the ground and sits motionless for about 10 seconds. Then he slowly falls backwards on his back, sits back up, stands up, rings the bell, and slowly walks away. Take a look. It was 108 degrees on the day this video was recorded. The driver is okay. The company says because their drivers make so many stops, the air conditioning in the vehicles are not very effective. So they are trained how to deal with high temperatures. There were several incidents of wild weather in many parts of the world this weekend. Check out this video. In Hawaii, several people were standing outside at a beachside wedding when gigantic waves from the ocean crashed down on them. Tables were destroyed and the guests were drenched. More than 40 million people are under heat advisories or excessive heat warnings in the U.S. In the UK, parts of the runway at a London airport melted under the 104-degree temperatures. Many countries have declared a national emergency due to thousands of deaths. Scientists are blaming climate change for the wild weather. If you're trying to squeeze in one last summer trip before school starts, listen up. Airlines are struggling to handle the millions of people coming through airports across the country, and that is causing thousands of flight delays or cancellations every day. A company called Flightware did an analysis of every airport in the country. It found that New York area airports are leading the nation for flight cancellations, followed by Reagan International in Washington, D.C., Raleigh-Durham International, and Cleveland Hopkins International. For the first time in Kentucky Fried Chicken history, the fast food restaurant is selling nuggets. The first restaurants to serve the nuggets will be in Charlotte, North Carolina, for a limited time. Customers can order 8, 12, or 36 pieces. Company officials say they're trying to attract younger customers. Nuggets are a favorite item on kids' menus. And Generation Z, or Gen Z, those currently between the ages of 18 and 24, are an important demographic for restaurants. And hey, if you live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you try the new nuggets, let us know what you think. A cat named Rowdy is finally back home after roaming around a Boston airport for 3 weeks. She escaped from a kennel on June 24th. A massive search ensued. Animal rescue groups, airline crew, Airport officials and even construction workers tried to find this cat. She was eventually found hiding in the darkness of the underground part of the airport where conveyor belts move luggage. One animal rescue worker said, "Rowdy was as cool as a cucumber when she was found. Clearly not stressed one bit." Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. And a reminder, the Sign1News Saturday virtual show team is taking a break for the summer. We will see you again in the fall. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.